Hello everybody and welcome back to Wild Thing Yoga. My name is Mackenzie and I'll be your teacher for the next 25 minutes in this intermediate yoga class. So our peak pose today is side crow. This pose requires a lot of flexibility in our side waist as well as our hamstrings and our hips, strong shoulders, and a strong core. So get ready to sweat with me during this class. I'm warning you now, it does get sweaty, but that's okay. Remember, yoga is not about the peak pose, so if you can't get into your side crow, that's totally okay. Be really proud of yourself for taking the time to get on your mat anyway. I hope you enjoy the class. Grab your mat, grab a water. Let's get started. Beginning in child's pose, booty sits on the heels, arms reach out in front of us. Inhaling, slithering the body forward, dropping the hips, lifting the heart and chest, baby cobra. Exhaling, sitting the booty back, child's pose. Inhaling forward, baby cobra, hips drop, heart and chest reach forward. Exhaling back, child's pose. Booty rests on the heels. Inhaling, slithering forward, dropping the hips, lifting the head and heart, baby cobra. Exhaling, sitting the booty back, child's pose. Inhaling, tucking underneath the toes. Exhaling, keeping the belly close to the thighs as the booty reaches up towards the ceiling, and extend the legs into downward facing dog. You can pedal out the feet here. And on your next inhale, bringing the belly towards the thighs, exhaling, straightening out the legs, downward facing dog. Inhaling, belly towards the thighs, exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, bending at the knees, belly towards the thighs, exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling one more time, belly towards the thighs, exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, reaching the right leg up towards the ceiling, toes point towards the ground. Exhaling, stepping the foot in between the hands. Tapping the back knee down, low lunge. Inhaling here. Exhaling, lifting the arms up towards the ceiling. Deep inhale. Exhale, twisting towards the right. Open-hearted twist, inhaling back through center. Exhaling, pivoting on the back knee, coming into a modified warrior two. Exhaling, reaching the arm up and back, modified reverse warrior. Inhaling, coming forward, modified extended side angle. Hand reaches down on the inside of the right foot, left arm reaches up over the ear. Coming back through center into our low lunge. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling and then exhaling, framing the right foot, tucking under the left toes, stepping back to plank pose, exhaling, lowering down onto the belly, inhaling, peeling the chest up, baby cobra, exhaling back, child's pose. Inhaling, tucking underneath the toes, exhaling, lifting the hips up towards the ceiling, heels descend down towards the mat. Inhaling, bending the knees, exhaling to extend. Inhaling, bending the knees, belly towards thigh, exhaling, extend. Inhaling, belly towards the thighs, exhaling, extend. Inhaling, reaching the left leg up towards the ceiling, toes point down. Exhaling, stepping the foot in between the hands, right knee taps down, low lunge. Inhaling, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling. Maybe we deepen our back bend. Exhaling, twisting towards the left. Inhaling back through center, pivoting on the right knee, coming into a modified warrior two. Exhaling, reverse warrior. Inhaling, coming forward, modified extended side angle. Inhaling back through center. Exhaling, framing the foot, tucking underneath the right toes, stepping back to plank pose. Exhaling, lowering down chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, lifting the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, stepping it in between the hands. Left knee taps down, low lunge. Inhaling the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, twisting towards the right. Inhaling back through center, left knee turns so that you're in a modified warrior 2. Exhaling, reverse warrior. Inhaling forward, modified extended side angle. Breathing here. I know this is a fast-paced class. Stay with your breath. Inhaling, straightening out through the right leg, modified triangle pose. Exhaling, lifting the chest, bending through the front knee, modified warrior 2. Inhaling forward, low lunge. Exhaling, placing the left hand down on the inside of the right foot, right arm reaches up towards the ceiling, twist. Exhaling, framing the foot, stepping back, lowering down chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhaling the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, stepping it in between the hands. Right knee drops down, low lunge. Inhaling, the arms reach up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, twisting towards the left. Inhaling back through center. Exhaling, modified warrior 2. Inhaling, reverse warrior. Exhaling, coming forward into a modified extended side angle. Exhaling, straightening out through the front leg, modified triangle pose. Inhaling back through low lunge. Exhaling, framing the foot, placing the right hand down on the inside of left foot, left arm reaches up towards the ceiling, twist. Exhaling through center, tucking underneath the back toes, lowering down chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, lifting the right leg. Exhaling, stepping it in between the hands, staying high in the back knee. Inhaling, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling, high lunge. Exhaling, twisting towards the right. Inhaling back through center. Exhaling, back foot spins down, warrior 2. Inhaling, tipping it up and back, reverse warrior. Exhaling, extended side angle. The arm can rest on the thigh or come on the inside of the foot. Exhaling, straightening out through the right leg, coming into our triangle pose. Breathing here. Inhaling, rebending that front knee, lifting the chest up, warrior 2. Exhaling, forward, high lunge. Framing your foot, stepping back to plank pose. Exhaling, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhaling, lifting the left leg. Exhaling, stepping it in between the hands. Staying high on the right knee. Inhaling, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, twisting towards the left. Inhaling, back through center. Exhaling, spinning the back heel down, warrior 2. Inhaling, reverse warrior. Exhaling, extended side angle. Again, the arm can rest on the upper left thigh or come onto the inside of the foot. Exhaling, straightening out through the left leg, triangle pose. Breathing here, keeping the chest nice and open. Inhaling, bending through the front knee, coming up, warrior 2. Exhaling, high lunge. Inhaling, framing the foot. Exhaling, stepping back, lowering down chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. And breathing here. Inhaling, right leg lifts. Exhaling, stepping it in between the hands. Inhaling, lifting the chest, high lunge. Exhaling, twisting towards the right. Inhaling back through center high lunge. Exhaling, back heel spins down, warrior two. Inhaling, tipping it up and back, reverse warrior. Exhaling, forward, extended side angle. Left arm reaches over the ear. Inhaling, straightening out through the front leg, triangle pose. Exhaling, coming onto the heel of the front leg, shifting the weight back towards the left foot, coming into Skandasana side lunge at the back of the mat. Guiding with the right arm behind you on the inhale, exhaling, lifting the hips up towards the ceiling, wild thing. Inhaling, leading with the left hand, coming back to our Skandasana at the back of our mat. Exhaling here. Inhaling, keeping the hips low, shifting over to Skandasana towards the front of the mat. Chest stays lifted. Framing the front foot on the exhale, lifting the foot, down dog splits. Inhaling, stepping the right foot on the outside of the right hand, left knee drops down, lizard pose. You can melt the chest down, coming down onto the forearms. We'll be here for a couple breaths. Inhaling back up onto the hands. Exhaling, tucking underneath the left toes, sending the right foot up and back, down dog splits. Exhaling, stepping the right foot in between the hands, planting the left hand, opening up with the right, twisted high lunge. Walking the left hand a couple inches in front of you to our twisted Ardha Chandrasana balancing posture. Standing on the right leg, left foot reaches out behind us. Exhaling, stepping it back to our twisted high lunge. Planting the right hand on the outside of the foot, taking our three-legged chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, lifting the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, stepping it in between the hands. Inhaling, lifting the chest, high lunge. Exhaling, twisting towards the left. Inhaling back through center. Exhaling, back heel spins down, warrior two. Inhaling, tipping it up and back, reverse warrior. Exhaling, coming forward, extended side angle, right arm reaches over the right ear. Exhaling, straightening out through the left leg, triangle pose. Inhaling, peeling the toes up, sending the weight towards the right leg, coming to Skandasana at the back of our mat. Leading with the left arm behind us, sending the hips up and back on the exhale, wild thing. Inhaling, leading with the right arm, coming back to our Skandasana towards the right leg. Exhaling, keeping the hips nice and low, bringing Skandasana to the front of the mat. Inhaling, framing the foot. Exhaling, sending the left leg up and back, down dog splits. Inhaling, stepping the left foot onto the outside of the left hand, right knee drops down, coming to our lizard. Again, we can melt down onto the forearms here. Feeling a nice release in our hip. Continuing to breathe. Inhaling, coming back up onto the hands, tucking underneath the right toes. Exhaling, sending the left leg up and back, down dog splits. Inhaling, stepping forward. Exhaling, twisting, right hand stays planted, left arm opens up. Bringing the left hand to the hip, the right arm walks out a couple inches in front of us into our twisted Ardha Chandrasana, twisted half moon. Sending power through the right heel. Exhaling, stepping back to our twisted high lunge. Inhaling, framing the foot. Exhaling, lowering down through our three-legged chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. And then on your next inhale, coming to drop the knees, sitting the booty back onto the heels. Child's pose. Reconnecting to your breath. We just did a lot of quick movement. I know I was sweating at this point. Inhaling, sitting into hero's pose. Booty sits onto the heels. we're going to work on our side crow. So coming onto the balls of the feet to a little toe stand, we're going to twist the upper body from the belly button. You want the outside arm. So for me right now, it is my right arm is going to come to the outside of my left thigh. I want the left knee really high up, almost in the armpit of my right arm, and my right hand really close to that left foot. My left hand is going to place about 6 inches in front of my right hand on a diagonal, so that when I lift up onto my toes, I have to bring the weight up and over as I chaturanga bend my arms. Now you can work on lifting one foot and then the other. You can work on lifting both feet into your full side crow and then coming down when you're ready. You guys will have a little bit of time to practice, so take this at your own pace. If you don't want to practice side crow, that's totally up to you. But again, we're going to take our left knee high up into the right armpit, place the right hand, really ground that down, grip through your fingertips. The left arm comes out about 6 inches on the diagonal. Chaturanga the arms and lift the feet. Really draw in through the obliques and the abdominals. And we have our side crow. You're going to take it to the other side, so same thing. Maybe you shift over a little bit onto your mat. Maybe you wipe some sweat off your nose. I was very sweaty at this point in the practice. So now the left arm is going to come onto the outside of the right knee. Right knee really high up into the left armpit. Right hand is going to come 6 inches in front of on the diagonal from the left. I like to lift my bottom foot first and then bring my top foot up to meet it. That's how I find it easier. You might notice some discrepancies. Your right side might be different from your left. That's totally fine. Try and find some grace as we work on our peak pose today. If you don't get it, it's no big deal. So taking the left arm to the outside of the right knee, bring the knee as close to the armpit as you can. Chaturanga, bend the elbows and slowly float the feet up off the ground. Gripping through the fingertips will help. Try to keep your chest nice and lifted. And there you have it. That's our side crow practice. So you can always hit pause on the video and continue to play around. If not, we're going to begin our cool down. So sending the feet out in front of you, sitting up nice and tall. Inhaling, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling, and exhaling, folding forward over the legs. Inhales, lengthen the spine. Exhales, fold us deeper. Engaging through the quads will help to let the hamstrings know that it's okay to release in this posture. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhaling to fold deeper. If your belly is resting on top of your thighs, you can bring your forehead to rest on the shins. If not, that's totally okay. Just continue inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to fold deeper. On your next inhale, coming to sit up, bringing the sole of the left foot onto the inside of the right thigh. Inhaling, reaching up, and exhaling, folding forward. Into our Janu Sirsasana A. Again, inhaling, lengthening the spine, exhaling, fold us deeper over our leg. If the belly's resting on the upper thigh, you can rest your forehead on your shin. We'll be taking a couple more breaths here. On your next inhale, coming to sit up, bringing the left knee up, the left foot onto the outside of the right thigh, both hip points still placed down onto the floor, and then twisting over to your right, hugging the left knee close towards the chest. Then inhaling back through center and exhaling, taking a counter twist. Inhaling forward, we're going to bring the right sole of the foot onto the inner left thigh. Inhaling, reaching the arms up above head. Exhaling, folding forward for Janu Sirsasana on this side. Again, inhales, lengthen the spine. Exhales, fold this deeper. On the next inhale, lifting the chest, drawing the right knee up, bringing the foot over to the outside of the left leg. Inhale, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling, and exhaling, twisting over towards the right, pulling the right knee in towards the chest. Inhales, lengthen the spine. Exhales, twist us deeper. Inhaling, coming back through center. Exhaling, taking a counter twist towards the left. Inhaling through center, releasing both feet, scooching the booty closer to the heels, and then slowly rolling down onto the back. Sending the legs down in front of you, arms out towards the side. Relaxing and releasing into our final resting pose, Savasana. Beginning to bring movement back into the body, wiggling the fingers and the toes. Inhaling, reaching the arms up overhead in a full body stretch. Exhaling, drawing the knees in towards the body before rolling over onto the right side, using the arm as a pillow to cradle the head. When you're ready, coming to find a comfortable seated position on your mat. Bringing the hands to heart center, lifting them up to the space between the eyebrows, remembering to have kind and loving thoughts. Bringing them to the space before the mouth, remembering to speak kind and loving words. And bringing them back to heart center, remembering to have kind and loving intentions. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you had a wonderful class. I release new videos every Sunday, so make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you stay updated on all things wild. You can check out more videos by clicking on some of the links below, and please subscribe. I promise you won't regret subscribing to this channel. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.